What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Wamuhu, but you can call me Wams. So this is a video of me reintroducing myself to my YouTube family and introducing myself to my podcast family. So we'll start with YouTube, guys. It's been almost 7 years now since I first turned on the camera and filmed myself. I started it off when I was 23, and I remember I was just about to turn 24, and either I just turned 24 or I was just about to turn 24, and I was just sharing my struggles of a 23-year-old. Hola, mi amigo. Welcome back to my channel. I am wamuhunjoroge, and today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, and it's about being 23 and how to survive through your 23rd year of life. Because honestly, it was right after campus, and I just got my first job. I was moving out. Life was hard. I didn't even know how to adult and stuff. Yeah, I was just trying to do life. So that's how I started my YouTube journey. It went on and on and on until up to where I am. I know I have taken so many long breaks. That's why it has taken me like so long even like to get to where I am at. But I thank God I've never given up. Giving up has never been like in my motto or anything. So I just kept pushing, even need to take breaks. I've taken so many long breaks. I have reinvented myself, reinvented my content, improved on my confidence, and that is one thing that I'll just give it up to YouTube, like confidence wise. Like, I remember the first video I took too many shots. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know what I was talking about, but I kept I had too many shots, honestly, like shots like these shots, not the other shots that I'm thinking about. Yeah, no. So yeah, but I finally did it, and then into editing I learned. I'm self-taught. Yeah, that has been my YouTube journey. I've traveled, I have had so many great experiences, and until recently when I transitioned into like lifestyle content. And lifestyle content is not for the faint-hearted, because you just have to be in the best you just have to be authentic with it, and you just have like to show how you live your life naturally without trying to fake it. Because the moment you try to fake it, it's just not gonna work. You're gonna suffer like a burnout, and yeah, it's just not gonna work. Yeah, so that's been my journey on YouTube. I love traveling, although in the past year or so I've not traveled anywhere. I have changed a lot, honestly, because I feel like right now I'm more chilled, composed. I'm a planner. I was a random girl and I could just do anything at any time, but right now I just feel like if I'm going somewhere, I need to plan in advance. I've just not been in the mood of traveling, so that's the content that I'm about to hop on to. I love trying out new foods, restaurant reviews. Yeah, guys, I'm on TikTok. I love making the short videos. There's a time I was like, yo, maybe YouTube is not working, let me hop off to TikTok, because it's just smaller, shorter video, and easy to make, and it's just like on the go, because you literally just do it on the phone. Yeah. Career wise, I have evolved so much, because I started off as in accounting and finance, and right now I am not into it. I have experience in it, but I'm not into it anymore. About 3-4 years ago, that's when I started my transition. It has not been easy. I'm an entrepreneur. I love doing business. I love I love being in business, honestly. So I just love doing business. It's only that I don't know why business has not been working out for me, or I've not been consistent, or I've not been patient with myself enough. But in this season of my life, I am going to give that a chance. I think I've launched a business over here on YouTube, and yeah, it didn't go anywhere. So not that it didn't go anywhere, I didn't push it as I was supposed to. Wow. Yeah, so let's hop over to the podcast. So guys, about a year ago, actually an year ago, I launched my podcast, which is Messages to Her, and I'm going to give you guys a story behind how when the name was birthed. So I tell you guys, I've struggled with self-confidence, expressing myself, being able to relate with people. Just my social skills have not been the best, and this is as a result of my life experiences, how I've grown up, just like so many things put together, right? Yeah, so I found myself, as you grow up, you just feel like something is off and whatever, but yeah, I realized that I need to put myself together. So I remember I just used to try to express my, because I remember like I had so many problems, like even in my personal relationships with my friends and all. Maybe I'm not happy about something, but I don't know how to tell you about it, so I'm going to keep it to myself. It's going to eat me up, and I'm going to hate you, and I'm going to feel like you don't, you know, like the world is against me, and the only thing that I could have done was probably just talk it out and express myself. Yeah, so that's how I started doing voice notes on my phone. I just used to write, like when I'm just feeling like not it, I used to record voice notes on my phone, and there were many. And when I started out, guys, all I did was cry. Because I could not put words into what I was feeling. I was just crying and hating everybody, and then I realized, yo, you cannot be the victim every time. Why do you have this victim mentality? What did I do? So I started like going back into that journey of self-discovering myself and trying to see, and I had like to erase a narrative from myself that I am not perfect, I am toxic too, I have mistakes, I don't know everything. And now I just had to start rewriting that story, and that's how I started expressing myself. So this song I used to listen to a lot by Sabrina Claudio, because songs soothe me when I'm going through it. Like I cannot live in a world without music. Honestly, I cannot. Like, music is my life. Music. Let's not talk about it. Like I used to self-soothe with music, like just put music. For the longest time I couldn't sleep without music, and apparently it's a trauma response, because when you sleep with maybe some background noises and stuff, it tricks your brain. Like it just tells your brain you're not alone, and it makes you feel safe and you can sleep. So I used to listen to this. I think I was going through a heartbreak or something. There's this song I used to listen to a lot by Sabrina Claudio. It's called Messages from Her. And I think it's just like, because honestly I try to put meaning into it, but I don't know, me, I just love the harmonies and the song and the vibe and how slow it is and how it suits, like how it helped me. And at the end she just could repeat messages from her, messages from her, da, 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 da. It's called Messages from Her. Just go listen to it and tell me if you feel the vibe. And my understanding of the song is that that song, it's just like messages. I think she was writing a letter to her lover or something, and then she's like messages to her. And then in my voice notes, I just, in my head, it just clicked, like these are messages to myself, so why can't I call these messages to her? Because basically they're just messages that help me navigate life. And before we go any further, I actually have a message that I recently wrote to myself, because now I do it oftenly. It's more of journaling, I would say, and it just helps me navigate life. And I actually just have a message that I just love to read to you guys, because I'm at that point where I'm not comfortable sharing these things. And yeah, so basically that's how the podcast was birthed. Like it was just a way of, it was my therapy. Yeah, so lately I've been feeling so mainly I've been trying to put like words into what I am feeling or into what I'm going through, and also into like what are my triggers, what's causing that and all. So lately I've just been I was feeling stuck for a long time, and it's okay, like honestly it's okay to feel stuck. And I remember I listened to some podcast where, because I remember I was just feeling so lost and I was crying, and I was like, okay God, so I was like, you know what, Google is my friend and YouTube is my friend. I went onto YouTube and I searched feeling lost, and let me tell you something, a podcast that it had the message that I needed to hear at the moment. So I remember the guy was saying, what was he saying? He was saying, if you're feeling lost, it's a good thing, because it means you're moving. Like as humans, we are constantly moving, right? Like we are a vibration, and vibrations always move, so we are always on the move and we're always moving. And he gave an example, like let's say when you're going hiking, or are you traveling somewhere and you get lost, what do? You stop, you look at the map, and then you check where you are at, and then you choose the direction you need to go to. That's the same thing that happens with life. If you're feeling lost, stop, you know, look at the map, like looking within yourself and feel where am I at, and then maybe you could just go deeper and look into things like how did I get here, where am I here, what can I do to avoid getting lost again and stuff, and then you choose a direction and follow it. Yes, so that's why we say life's a journey. So let me go straight into it and read to you guys my message that I wrote to myself. And also I try to be kind to myself, give grace to myself, because how you speak to yourself really matters, and it's, I don't know, it just like reflects in your aura, in your how you relate with people, your energy, the energy you give. Yeah, so first of all, let's go into the message and then we're going to digress, right? Good morning, Remember. I am taking charge of my life, bringing dreams to reality. Everything I have been through is for a reason. I am not lagging behind. I was just taking the lessons, and this is the season to actualize. I have big dreams and I'm capable of bringing them to reality. I am creative, a YouTuber. I've always wanted to create videos around my life and make it my diary. I don't have many friends or people I talk to, and this is my way of expressing myself. My goal is to inspire young people or anyone and let them know it's okay to fall, fail, lose, rise back again to glory. I want to be able to tell my story, but I am afraid of judgment from the people I know, family, friends. Last year I made so much progress in gaining my freedom, and I think I am somewhere right now. I want to create content for other people who don't know me, not necessarily people who know me. I'm discovering myself, and this is my season to push the limits. Through this journey, my mission is not to disrespect anyone, but I'm going to tell my story, and this is my journey. I can do this. God's got me, and He's provided me with everything I need to make my dream a reality. I am unique, my style is different, and I don't have to try to be like anyone else. Ideas flow, I create. I am blessed and highly favored. So I just woke up one morning and I wrote this because this is what I was feeling, especially the lagging behind part. Currently I recently turned 30, and the pressure is on, guys. The pressure is getting worse, right? the pressure is getting worse. I like to what is it, like to, I don't know, succeed, get a family, get married, buy a car, travel. Like, I don't know why constantly I felt that pressure, like, whew, dawn on me. In the past, I turned 30 in November 2023, and we're in January, right? So I've been feeling the pressure, honestly. And like, even to be relationships wise, like, what am I doing career wise? Like, the pressure is there, because you know those goals where you set for yourself when you're younger, and you're like, by this age I need to have accomplished this and this and this and this. And I realized I probably have not accomplished like so many material things. I don't even have a car, I don't own assets or stuff like that. I just have myself. But you know what, the best investment I ever made to myself in my 20s was me. I totally immersed and invested in myself, in the self-work, in trying to, I don't know, like, at times I just sit down and reflect, and I'm like, in my 20s I was totally on survival mode, and oh my god, sometimes I'm usually like, let me just take a look back and see, where was I when I was 25? What was I doing when I was 25? And guys, I don't remember. I was on survival mode, and it's nothing to be sad about, honestly. It's something that I'm exactly where I need to be, honestly. I'm exactly where I need to be. If you're 22 or if you're 21, even 19, and you have gotten all of that, that's your journey, and I'm proud of you. But if you're 30, 45, 50 and you've not achieved, especially the material things, this is what I'll say, especially the material things, like, that's your journey, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and it's not a mistake, trust. And you just need to look back onto the little things. So I felt like I've lagged behind for a while now. Yeah, but it's a feeling that comes and goes. But yeah, me, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with where I am at. I'm happy with the progress that I've made, and I do not regret anything. I wouldn't have done anything differently in my 20s, but in this season of my life that I am in right now, I want to be able to put in the, like, you know, the lessons that I've picked up along the way, and the skills and everything. I just want, like, to be able, like, to now move forward, because I now know what I want. I know what I need to do. It's just like putting in the work. So I'm in a season where I'm just like putting in the work. So let's go to the second part. I am a creative. So this is something I've struggled with, honestly. My brain has always been my biggest insecurity, because I'm afraid of people knowing how I think. Is that a thing? I don't know, but for so long I've not been comfortable sharing my thoughts and ideas. Yeah, but I'm at a point, I think, where I can, because why am I doing this? My creative side has not been explored as I would have wanted to, and this is because I had so much work to do on myself, so that I can pour out. Like, you know, you can pour out something that you don't have. I remember there's a time I told someone that I want to be a motivational speaker, and I didn't even know where that came from, honestly, because I've always been I've always wanted, like, to pour into people, to inspire people, to encourage people. I'm a super positive person, and there's a time, that's a story for another day. I don't know if you guys want to hear this, but this is a story for another day, where I was doubting myself so much. Yeah, so that's a story for another day. Today it's all about the good vibes. So yeah, I've always struggled with my creative side. I've always known I have something to offer to the world, but I just don't know how. YouTube is just a constant reminder that yeah, there's something, because why do I keep coming back? Why do I keep going and coming back? And this is why I find my peace and I feel good. Yeah, so and honestly, being on these spaces is a way of expressing myself. So let me talk about Instagram. I joined Instagram pretty early, right? And I enjoyed it. But since I was having so many battles that I needed to fight, I couldn't express myself out there like I should. And then there's a season in my life where I was super active on Instagram, and then I went under. Reason because you know, Instagram is like close-knit. It's just like your family, friends, people who know you from somewhere in your life. It's less strangers but more people who are familiar with you in real life. At least that was the case for me. So at some point I felt really uncomfortable, like, why do these people who are so familiar with me in real life, like, you know, you just post something and sin. Yeah, so this is why I said I want to create content for myself and not for people who I know or my family. Because there's also something that I saw that that's how you, yeah, I don't want to put so many words into it because I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's where I am with my creative journey. And then so last year, one of my main goals was to be free, have freedom, be independent, and this does not mean like financially or stuff, but me as a person, I just wanted to be free because I felt like so many, you know, like, you think you have freedom but you don't, just because maybe when I want to put out something I overthink it and I end up not posting out. So that's something that I kind of thought about, like, I don't really care about what people say about me, or cause last year now was heavy because, no, the last 2 years were heavy because I had people who I know and who I thought like supported me through my journey and loved me, especially here on YouTube, like ridicule me. I could hear stuff trying to just be like me and stuff, copy stuff that I do, and it kind of got to me. But I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what, do you boo boo, but leave me out of your business. As of, if you want to make me your business, it's fine, but I'm not going to give you that airtime or that attention that you think you need. You're not going to get to me. So that's the attitude that I have right now, like, I don't care. Yeah, and I can do this because God's got me. I've really gotten closer to God in the past few years, and I'm really thankful for that, because that's another journey and another struggle that I've had, you know, that religion and spiritual talk, and yeah, trying to find your path and purpose. At least I've gotten closer to God, and I love that. So guys, my battery is about to die, and I'm gonna fix that because next time that should not be an excuse. Yeah, so I want to end this right here, right now, because I feel like I have given myself out to you. At least I feel like I've gotten this out of the way, so expect so much more from me. I'll be reading messages. I have a couple of them on my phone, on my notes, and I'm going to be reading the messages to her. This is her, guys. And then I'm going to be like expounding and deep diving, and then with time I can involve you guys. Yeah, send me your messages that you write to yourself, and let's do this thing called life together, because life is hard, but you need to make it easier. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for sticking through this introduction to myself. I hope to see you more and more. So this is actually not going to be going on YouTube and on my podcast episodes. Yeah, and guys, call me Wams. I love that name. I love that name because I don't know who Wams is, honestly. I'm discovering her right now, so help me discover her and call me Wams. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.